beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. That was really fast. The moon is here. Just got left behind in reverse. We will take a deep dive in just a moment. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot Love Tarot reading. We're going to take a deep dive into their feelings for you, which, by the way, it looks like something's being revealed here in our moon in reverse. What you might need to hear or don't see coming, next move, steps. Let's go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Hierophant is here in the upright. The Nine of Swords is in the upright. The Eight of Swords is in the upright. And the Six of Swords is in reverse. The Three of Wands is in the upright. The Queen of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. Also in the upright. Yeah, it's connected here with the Eight of Swords. Four of Swords. There's either some kind of a break or a pause in this connection. There's definitely a sleepless energy here. Somebody's holding back, literally, the truth. You need some clarity here, and it's also quite literally, I want to say, pun intended, as I look at our two major arcanas on the table today, the moon in reverse, Pisces energy here with the Hierophant in the upright, Taurus energy, and connecting the minor arcana energy, the Six of Swords in reverse, Mercury in Aquarius, that you need to know where this person stands, or where you stand, I guess you could say, where things are heading, because there is definitely 1 foot in, 1 foot out, maybe 2 feet out the door. There's a stagnation around both the communication, but there's also a stagnation, Two of Pentacles, it's literal here. There's also a stagnation around really moving on. It's sort of like, here's one last chance. And that's really validating for me, just even how it came in with our Nine of Pentacles today. Virgo and Mercury energy, because that is, it's feeling like, a pretty strong energy around you, actually. Wanting to come out of this Four of Swords, so whether, again, there's a pause or a break or what's going on, it's clear where their energy is strong, by the way, here in the Eight of Swords, that they kind of put themselves there. There's a holding back energy. Yeah. And what is here in our partnership placement with the Hierophant, major arcana, is on the other end is the Three of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy. So the person that you have been waiting on, it's a coming together kind of energy. And it's really clear for me, catty corner here with our moon in reverse, our other major arcana at this point on the table, kitty corner, is that truth. And the truth is going to be revealed, and clarity is coming here. And it's about this, Two of Pentacles. One of these pentacles is clearly yours. What is the other one? Because you can see also in the Four of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn energy, by the way. Come on, card. One of them is up here on their head. And that's definitely connecting me, you could say, with your pentacle. What are the other three pentacles? Because that's third-party energy. Now, it could be people, of course, romantic or otherwise, but it could also be somebody's literal just struggle and issue around commitment. It could be because there's some money involved, or location, a job, whatever. Definitely somebody is working something out here, but it's sort of like, because there's this feeling that, yes, I want this, but, so what is that needs to be worked out? The Star is here. The King of Wands is here. Okay, so I want to validate something. We have our Queen of Wands and our King of Wands, the counterpart. Divine masculine energy here, divine feminine energy here. And the counterparts. So both of them in the upright. I want to validate for those of you that this is around physical and platonic. If you're wanting to know where things are at or where things are going, like the future possibilities here, that energy is here because there's definitely a choice to be made, and that's around you as well. It's validating for me that there is a lot of chemistry here. I guess there's just a bigger question, isn't there? The Knight of Pentacles is here in the upright. Virgo and Mercury. Yeah, because here's the thing. This is it's the slowest night, actually. There's a lot of patience and work involved. But there's the pentacle again, but it's slow moving. It is here on the moon in reverse. So this is around either some kind of communication. Well, yeah, it's around some kind of communication. I guess the question is, are you around each other? Is this around a phone call or a voicemail, text message, social media, what? Because the truth here is going to be revealed. The moon in charge of the tide, the water. And those are connected, of course, to the emotions. So telling me that we are moving into the sun energy where things are finally going to be revealed. And there is a possibility for things here to work out. It's just what are they actually needing to work out that's taking forever, that you're not particularly keen on waiting maybe for much longer. Yeah, so the star, Aquarius and Uranus energy. And speaking of which, the sun is here. Yeah, the sun is here. Wants to be your overall energy. So what is in the moon that is about to be revealed that is also obviously going to be changing things, and that's a new cycle, like things are about to change. And revealing this truth, getting some clarity, finally, I feel like, and opening up the possibility for things here to work out. We have the sun, the moon, and the star here. The moon, of course, I like that energy of it in reverse. Again, because it's really validating the sun energy as well, that this is the truth coming. And here in the star, this is a very hopeful energy. And what I really like about this is its inner clarity. It's connected to our King of Wands. And on the other end here, the Hierophant, a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, partnerships, long-term energy, but slow moving, and also really validating that there's something within there. So whether it is not being in alignment, seeing things in the same way, for example, moving in before marriage, should there be cultural, religious differences, or maybe even social status, or other people who are in somebody's or maybe both of your ears, it feels like it's really about the two of you, but other people that might have expectations that are getting involved in it, because that's the thing about the star, and it's here with the Hierophant. Okay, this major arcana energy leading us up to the sun, and again connecting here with the moon in reverse, that somebody is definitely in this intuitive energy and getting clarity. So I feel like the conversation that maybe you've been trying to have or you haven't had, or what you're wanting to hear from this person, it's finally coming to light. I mean, it's happening here. How should that be? Well, I was about to say how that's going to be really specific for you, but as I say that, the Three of Cups is here. Mercury and Cancer energy. So I do want to validate the reunion energy around it, that the communication, that it's really validated for me. It's a matter of, can you see them at, for example, like a celebratory event, a party, where community sort of comes together, maybe that you both know. Now that's really validating should that be the case, but I also want to validate in general the Mercury energy that is here. And that can also be around, again, a phone call or a text message, email, something around media, social media, you know. It's also really validating for me that there is a strong friendship here, and there is also a lot of chemistry here. So whether that equates for some of you to that's what it is and you want to know more, or it's already more than that, but you want to have this conversation and get into alignment about the future, that is here. Again, it's very specific for you. Wow. So the Nine of Cups is here. The Queen of Swords is here. The Truth. Nine of Cups connecting right here with the Nine of Pentacles. That's a 99. 1 away from 100, deducing to a 1. Yeah, things coming to fruition here, about to reveal the truth. It's about time. Truth and clarity. Yeah. Queen of Swords, she's like my protege to justice, which is connected to the heart chakra, a Libra energy. By the way, the Page of Swords is here in the upright. Holding on to that truth. Not for much longer, I feel. Yeah. And couldn't come a day too soon. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You definitely have 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. This is waiting for that next level. Again, what that is for you, for some of you, it's really specific that it's around, how do you feel about me? Do you feel more than platonic and or physical? Do you see this going further? And obviously it's specific to you, because for some of you that you've already kind of surpassed that, you know, but there is an energy of something bigger, you know, whether that's moving in, marriage, again, the Hierophant, which is here in the partnership placement, really validating of that. The Seven of Pentacles, Venus and Taurus, here with the Eight of Swords. There needs to be either a conversation or maybe even one last conversation. It definitely, look, the Hangman, my gosh, it definitely has this energy of it's timing, which is also really clear with the Hangman. That is an energy of timing for me. But wanting to get out of the pause, whatever's going on here, and know the truth, because it's coming. The truth is coming. The Hangman, major arcana energy, Pisces. And interesting because it's right on the other end of our first card down today, the Moon in reverse, also Pisces energy. Timing, perspective, getting out of indecision, which is clear, inaction. Some kind of power struggles feel like they play a part here. So again, whether it's about location or how things move forward, somebody speaking up to somebody else perhaps, maybe third parties and, you know, listening to other people kind of energy, whatever that is. Yeah, you come out of there. It definitely feels make or break. You come out of there and you go into the Death card, Scorpio energy, and there's major changes. So what is it around this person? What is that change you're waiting for? Is this make or break potentially ending this? Because there is getting out of there and you go into the Death card, and then that's where you see where things are going, transforming, rebirth. And as we talk about the Queen of Swords being the protege to justice, it's here. This is really, really one of these readings today. It's extremely clear. Moon in reverse, the Sun in the upright, the Star in the upright, the Hierophant in the upright, and even the Hangman, and now justice, that the truth is finally coming here. It's being revealed. It does feel kind of make or break, because yeah, it's right here with the Two of Pentacles, waiting for this choice. And that's the other thing, is there's something within that Death card that somebody needs to change or stop. The truth that you're waiting on hearing. I want to validate with the Hierophant, Justice, and even our Page of Swords that if there's any kind of paperwork issues that are going on here, I want to validate that for you. It's coming through. Heart chakra energy, Libra. And this isn't 11. It's a master number around new beginnings, around a decision. The truth coming out. The truth revealed. It's right here with the sun. Yeah, and the last card coming through before we look at the bottom of the deck here is the Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Are we building this life together, or are we rebuilding this life together, should that be the case? And the bottom of the deck is just not surprising at all. It's the Chariot. The Moon in Cancer energy, the emotional blocks, out of the way, you could say. Somebody taking action. Maybe a literal journey in terms of travel, but it's definitely about the two of you. It's the communication, it's the truth here that is coming out finally. And it's definitely connected, by the way, to our 6 major arcana, the Lover's card, where we are before we go into the Chariot. And it's also really validating for me, like, I need to hear this truth. 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, that's the truth that the page has been holding on to. The Three of Cups, the timing energy is strong, but it needs to happen. And also the 6 of Swords, again in reverse, like the stagnancy around not having moved on, but needing for specific actions and in order for things to, move forward. There's really no other way to put it. By the way, if you are hearing, seeing, suspecting my readings in any way, shape, or form, and that's including the videos that you come across with the screens don't change, and the voice doesn't belong to anyone, if you know what I mean, and you hear just enough and you know that it's my content, let me know. The email, is in the video description and on the About Me page. It really helps us, so thank you so much for that. Here are the depths of my soul just came in. We are looking at love messages. I'm going through an ego death. Now that's really strongly connecting me to the Hangman. Again, we come out of the Hangman and we go into the Death card. It's just, what is that specifically about? Again, I feel like it's specific, but I also feel like, oh, this just came in, and this was right below it, okay? This could also be around some power struggles that have been going on here, of something that somebody needs to change. It could definitely be around some major life-changing energy, like relocation or something to do with jobs or money. You are my soulmate just coming in, going here on the sun. And by the way, I am so drawn to you came in, and that is the energy of the star, like fate and destiny, affinity. All roads lead back to you. And then this came in with it. The universe brought us together. It scares me how deeply you see me, but I love it, okay? I'm going to hold that up because that has already been really validated here. It's going right on the King of Wands. I've just realized something, that you better move fast. I'm talking to you with my mind. I'm studying the truth. That's the Page of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Swords, my protege to Justice, and Justice here. Look at this. You are my dream come true. Somebody is definitely getting out of their, look, I'm in my man-woman cave, and having some realizations. And I feel like it's not a moment too soon. I look to my heart for guidance. The bottom of the deck, excuse me, I am shifting very deeply right now. It does connect me to the Hangman. It connects me to the Death card for sure, around transformational energy. What is that? Is it just somebody who's finally ready to talk? I feel like it's going even further than that. It's definitely connected to some change. And I just picked up my little deck, and this was here, being left behind. Please never give up on us. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck. I'm sorry I ran. Will you wait for me? Please never give up on us. Can you feel my love? Don't ever change. I am afraid you will reject me. What is this about? Please forgive me. My world changed when I met you. It's here on Here Are the Depths of My Soul with the Queen of Swords, the truth. Yeah, Nine of Cups and the Star energy, both here. You are my biggest wish. Definitely a truth being revealed here on the Sun with You Are My Soulmate and the last channeled love message. Wow. From your person, from their higher self, we belong together. I just realized that you are my dream come true. You are my biggest wish. The Star, the Nine of Cups. Yeah. Beautiful soul, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.